This show is created in the course of the LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed Creators program powered by Gameloft. One loves to spend time on this game. The other tries to play it free to play but fails when their favourites are staring at them in the face. Together, there are no signs of intelligent life on board, but with both having played this game since launch, the one thing we are sure of is that you will be entertained. This is the LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed edition of the Escape Pod Cast, a service of the Escape Pod Castaways, a weekly look at the mobile game LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed from Gameloft, live from the network studios of Castaway Central. Here are your hosts, the Llama and Paul Anthony.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into this week's edition of the LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed edition of the Escape Pod Cast. I am your co-host, Paul Anthony, and as always, I'm joined by Sam, also known as the Llama. How are you, Sam?
I'm wonderful. How are you, beardless Paul?
Hey, you know why I did this. It was for a good cause.
Doesn't make it any less weird.
It is extremely weird. Especially
it was like when you shaved your head all over again. It took me so long to get used to that.
Well, don't get used to this. This is only temporary. Good. This is only temporary. But one thing that is wow, you look so much younger. Yes, I know.
So different.
But I will not be bereft of chin stubble for long. It already is pokey, so you know.
Pokey. Now you'll be itchy for the next week.
Oh yeah. I did not know that your friend Lyrical Gangsta is a Michigan fan.
She is, unfortunately. I'm surprised that we're even friends.
Well, you know, oh, there we go. I do have my watch near me. There you go. Go blue to Lyrical Gangsta.
Gross. Do I need to check your ID at the bar?
Cascade says, the shaved head wasn't as big of a shock as the beardlessness.
Yep.
I know. I'm growing it back. Don't worry.
It was for a good cause, though, rest assured.
Yeah, we'll be able to share that good cause hopefully a week from today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, it has been a slow but very, very eventful week in LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed.
It's weird. Big things have happened, but not many big things.
And those big things that happened were all behind the scenes, but we did get a little bit of in front of the scenes because we do now have the Basil the Batlord event.
Yes.
How are you doing on that?
Well, I mean...
Do you mean whale, you mean?
Well, I mean... well, the first time I came, the event came around, everybody knows that I got him a 5 stars, and I was pretty happy about it, and I've been using him, and I've been sharing him, and it's been a good time, and I was like, you know what, this event came around, and I looked at the stuff in the store, and I was like, I want it. So I finished Basil, and so Basil's now at 7 stars for me. You are welcome to all of the people in my guild, because I'm sharing him. And I finished Zombie.
Thank you. I mean, wait.
Yeah, no, not you. It's okay. GMK gets to use him because GMK is in my guild. So I used that currency and I finished Zombie, and I'm about 30-ish tiles away from finishing Spooky Girl. I see Wardy's comment. I know why you're snickering. I'm not a traitor, okay? Not a traitor. It's not like I went and joined Whizbang or something.
You might as well have. You left us behind.
Oh, come on. So yeah, so I mean, I've been, slowing it down. I do have Trader Transport at 5 stars. Bitor. Is that how we decided we were going to pronounce that one?
I think so. Bator.
Yeah, Bitor. So, but yeah, so my Trader Transport just took that to 5 stars. So there's that. So I'm ready. I'm ready for these Master Shop updates, so I can just get Willa and get this spooky team going. I'm excited.
Well, I'm getting excited because of Ghost myself.
Yep.
I just realized that I have a full 4-star team. I don't have a full 5-star space team.
You don't?
I don't.
What?
I need to hurry up with Commander Cold.
Oh yeah, the Commander Cold farm's literally the worst.
I have
Literally the worst.
So I have Locust, I have Red Benny, I have Kelvin, I have Dwayne. All of them are 7 stars, and I'm going, yay! I'm gonna do this. Wait a minute. Oh no. I have a space set at 5-star. Batur, I wouldn't call myself entirely free to play. Because I do purchase the booster pass. But we can definitely be OG Space Gang.
There you go, OG Space Gang.
Yeah, we're the original Space Gang. I went after space right off from the bat.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. So I mean, let's look at my space here. Now let's
Speaking of
preface
space,
this
of space, while you're pulling that up, I didn't realize that
just a go.
I didn't realize that I had this set sitting around, but I have the Dancing Benny, the one that comes with the Unikitty with the feather boa and all that. So I had the Dancing Benny. You know this. You know that I did this, Llama, but not the Lego group.
Yep.
But I did take the heart eyes of Dancing Benny and put them on my fig that it sits in our escape pod that sits up here.
Yep. So my space, I've got them all at 7 stars except for 2. 3. Gorwell is at 3 stars. Quincy is at 5, and obviously Jens is at none because Jens is unavailable yet.
So you're getting Ghost essentially.
Yes, I am. and that'll be good because I'm gonna run. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, for this spooky team, this meta spooky team, which I feel like we are kind of slowly moving into.
But first off, who is Jens?
Jens is Black Benny.
Black Benny. Oh, Bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Benny.
Yeah, there you go. So kind of in my head, I'm thinking, what kind of team can I put together for spooky? And I think it's gonna end up being Basil. It's gonna be Willa. It's gonna be Spooky Girl. It's gonna be Ghost, and it's gonna be Zombie for me.
I could see that, and everybody made fun of me because I went after Spooky Girl. Well, the first marquee or unboxed event. I went after Spooky Girl. And everybody's like, oh, she sucks, ha ha ha. And now, spooky meta.
Yeah, spooky meta. Yeah, it'll be cool. So we don't really have any official spooky sets. You can kind of count Trader Transport, but I think that's more assigned under Fright Night. But that's probably the set that I'll be using.
Or the defense one. Or the guild hall looking one.
Oh, the castle one? Yeah, the Knights Inn or whatever it's called.
Knights Inn, thank you.
Because it doesn't have any specific character tags. It just is kind of generic. So it doesn't have any faction tags. Yeah, you could do that as well.
I truly think that or Trader Transport are going to be right up your alley. Plus, I think I'm gonna have to open up the game. I do believe that Knights Inn does actually have a little bit of castle. Just a tad bit of castle.
Guarded Inn. The Guarded Inn.
Guarded Inn. Thank you very much, Wardy. Um, doesn't Guarded In have one thing that helps Castle, and that's gonna also help with
Yeah.
with Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah. But so does Trader Transport. Trader Transport also has the castle tag. So it does provide buffs to all three. So and they're more offensive buffs, which is good. So we'll see. I'll try them both and see which one I like more.
If you could get into a good spot using Guarded In,
Hmm.
that would help you with that would definitely help you on defense a lot.
For sure.
But you have to win with
Yep.
your team in order for it to register as your team in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Let's go ahead and get into kind of the sad news that we have to talk about. But it's not without a little bit of happiness for them. Little Wooden Boy posted on the 19th. That I believe was Monday, right? Yeah, on Monday. Howdy, y'all. I don't know why I just made him sound, because he used the word howdy. We've been
Howdy,
seeing a lot of
y'all.
questions. We've been seeing a lot of questions about WAF, Abex, and game updates. Although WAF and Abex are no longer working on this project with us, we wish them the best, and you'll soon be meeting our new community manager. In the meantime, we'll be checking in with you all on a regular basis. Alex will be also here for support. Thanks for your patience with us during this transition. You are all part of our LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed fam, we value your dedication to the game and the team behind it. Stay tuned for more to come very soon. This was posted on Monday. And I immediately had reached out to Little Wooden Boy, who, if you guys don't know, a lot of people thought Abex was the top dog in all of this, but actually it's Little Wooden Boy who is. Reached out to Little Wooden Boy. I'm like, what is this meaning? And literally I asked him, was this our fault? Because we were the last people to see WAF alive, essentially.
We were, and we did not kidnap him. He's not in my closet right now.
And if he was, he'd be playing with all the Lego.
He would. He would. At least he would have fun.
And no, he did say that they were pleased with everything that we did with WAF, and that WAF did not say anything that he shouldn't have. This was simply just a restructuring within Gameloft, and that's all that I could say on it. It's, we are going to miss WAF. We are going to miss Abo. You guys are great. Thank you, Will, for coming on. Abo, thank you for all the communication. We hope maybe to speak of your experience with us, with the game. Not talk about the game or any of the trade secrets, because that's not what you do in the game industry.
No.
But I'm hoping we can get somebody on, or even the new community manager or Little Wooden Boy themselves. We'd love to have somebody on to kind of reinvigorate, because honestly, when all of this news broke, there was a little bit of an uproar.
I mean, I will be the first to admit that I was a little nervous. I was, and you can attest to that. You had to calm me down because I was a little freaked out.
Yeah. But we have been assured, or at least I've been assured, that there is nothing that is horribly wrong going on. It truly is just the state of how, what's the word? How things go.
Yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes. I mean, we've been through this before. with Swago, which is obviously the other big focus on our account. And when Carrie left, that was a huge hit to everybody. But the game is still alive and still moving forward. And I do have confidence in Little Wooden Boy and the rest of his team that we're going to be able to continue pushing forward. And this game is going to be as great as it ever has been, maybe even better.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. And I'm taking a peek inside the. I got tagged inside the Lego Legacy thing, and somebody who has their name upside down, I don't know who it is saying, "How can you say you're gonna miss WAF?" Well, you saw the interview and you saw how much of a real person they were.
Yeah.
If you're judging your judgment of a person based on whether or not they're allowed to say something, I'm gonna come right out and say, don't be that guy. Don't be a deserved. I can't say that word. Lego would get mad at me.
Yeah. I think what Paul is trying to say is this kind of position is extremely unique, and the person that fills WAF's shoes is going to feel the same kind of pressures that he did of trying to balance a community that has questions and wants information and is super active and super vocal with the fact that they just can't tell us everything. It's just not reasonable. It's not. So it's a difficult position to be in, and I think WAF did a really good job of trying to be as vocal as he could. And we'll welcome this new community manager with open arms, and I hope that everybody gives them a fresh slate and just kind of sees how this new person kind of runs with it.
Yeah. It's not easy to be bound to not be able to say something while still being tasked with saying something.
Yeah, it's rough.
So I did also notice that there were people complaining that we were supposed to get a November calendar yesterday.
Yep.
Then we were supposed to get a November calendar today.
Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know that GKM already beat us to it.
He did. He scooped it.
He scooped it. He was like, I'm going live with this.
On it. He was on it.
I am able to give you guys a text version of the calendar that I have a feeling it's going to drop tomorrow. I really do. I
do. I think it with the fact that they told us, I think it's close enough to it dropping that they weren't really concerned about the information getting out. It's pretty set in stone. So let's look at it. What we got?
So what we have is here's the list of the events that will be run. And of course, we are going to mention that there is the Imperial. There is the Imperial event that's coming in between Basil and Ghost. Ghost will show up on the eve of Halloween.
Yes.
So essentially, it's going to show up nighttime for the Australians.
Yeah. And then after, kind of right overlapping Ghost right after Halloween, the Ghostbusters brick paste is coming back, and they're gonna clean up Piptown.
Should definitely be fun with the fact that we will also get another way to get Peter and Ray. And then you will get another chance. I don't know if you'll get a chance to go 6 and 7. But you'll get another chance at Slimer.
Yeah. So Slimer's coming back. I don't think they're going to release him at 6 stars. I think they'll probably wait for his second run like they did with Master Wu.
And then after that, going into December. Let's see.
We've got Yeti.
Hold on. Let me take a look at this. November 23rd. So the week of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
The week of Thanksgiving through Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get Yeti. Now, I do want to point out that there has been a rumor mill about some sort of something to do with Yeti. And Yeti has a tag that I really, really, we've got Kelvin, we've got Cold, we've got Aurora. There's one more. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But chill characters. I think it would behoove me. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, better.
Zane, yes.
I think it would behoove them to do some sort of chill event for December. What are you thinking about that?
Yeah, I mean, a chill event would be cool. I'm not sure exactly what they would do, but I'd be down for it. I know Bricko is one that's like begging for a chill meta.
Yeah, he's been asking, like the glider to provide what do you call it? To provide all healing and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be absolutely interesting to see what they would do with a chill event. Is there a master? A Santa fig? That'd be fun.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be neat.
And
I would.
And it is Santa is technically worldwide. He comes under many different names. Maybe just name him Claus.
Or like a snowman. Isn't there like a snowman or something?
Well, there is, but I highly doubt there'd be any sort of... I don't see how they could do a snowman minifig in this game, though. But then again, I didn't see how they could do a Slimer minifig, but they did it.
Yeah, they did it. So, I mean, we don't know. There's lots of, like, winter, holiday type. I mean, they do that whole entire, holiday season line that LEGO does where they do all the different, there's like a winter train set and, they released the elf house this year and there was a gingerbread house last year. So, I mean, they've got, options on, winter holiday themed kind of figures that they can release into the game if they did want to do a winter master event.
But would we start to get master event overloads with Ghost just so recent to it if they did it with the Yeti event? I mean, that's literally every single month that they're hitting one, and
they could do an unboxed. They could release another chill character in an unboxed event.
I really like the fact that they're doing brick pace events almost constantly. I do like that. I really do.
My wallet doesn't like it, but I like it. Eventually, it won't be that big of a deal to me once I get everybody where I want them to be, but initially, it's stressful.
Well, you're quickly becoming the Arnold of LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed.
No, I feel like there are people that are much worse than me.
Well, I'm saying you wail so other people don't have to. You wail for the community.
And I don't even put any videos out or anything. Like
you
I
should.
Feel like I should start bragging about my stuff more, I guess.
So, honestly, I would love to see a raid in the game. I should say the raid, because we all know that it's, Black Benny, Bam-a-lam.
Yeah.
I want my space figure, but I'm not too worried about the fact that it's not here right now. Do I want it here right now? Would it behoove us? Would it create a spark to this game? Yes, Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and deny that.
Right.
But when it comes to the game itself, I'm already, let's go ahead and talk about this. I'm going to go ahead and take that list off the screen here. I'm struggling to play it to a certain point. I make sure I get my money's worth on that bag. I hit, I get my booster pack every day. I do my stuff unless I'm utterly slammed at work on the weekend. I might miss a weekend here and there. But I'm playing it and I'm enjoying it, and I'm here talking about it every Thursday night with you.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I definitely understand that. It's difficult with kind of the lack of content. Yeah, replays are nice. It gives you something to do. It gives you something to work for. It gives you something to, go into the game and log into to spend your event currency. But I agree. There's a lack of, new, fun, exciting things to play. And I think that while raids were supposed to come in November, I think that they're going to come in December.
I don't think we're going to see them in 2020. I think we're going to see them like right away in 2021. I'll be happy if we see them in 2020. But I think I think something's going on, because the first thing that they need to fix, that they've already talked about that they're going to fix, is the arena timeout, or is the arena payout times. So once they get that squared away, then I think all their efforts are going to go back to the raids. I think the issues that we saw during the arena payout time am I saying the right words, or am I having a stroke? The arena payout time change. It just seems so weird to say.
Yeah.
I think those issues caused them to go, okay, first we need to fix this so we don't release raids in a broken system, and then when we try to fix the time change, it breaks raids.
Right. Yep.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I understand. I think that, as it's difficult, right? Because I feel like this game is right on the precipice, if that makes sense. It's right on, like, we've gotten to the top, and we can either, go one way or the other, and it's kind of gonna be a cataclysm, and these raids are it. So, I mean, if they wait too long, or they release them and they're buggy, and it's a balancing act. It's definitely difficult. I don't want to be in their shoes right now, to be fair.
And that's where all the concern from the community is coming from. We do know that we do know that Lil Wooden Boy and Alex and the great crew at Gameloft Montreal are, they listen, they watch.
Yeah, they do.
I really wouldn't want to be in their shoes in this situation, as much as I would love to work in the game industry as a community manager. No, I didn't apply. I don't want to go to Canada right now. Well, maybe I'll talk to you in 2 weeks, and maybe I will want to go to Canada. We'll see. But nonetheless,
yeah, we'll see.
It has to be tough, and it's not easy. And most of the community that we talk to understands that, and that's a great thing. That is a really great thing that they're understanding that.
Yes, I agree.
But with the loss of one of the head designers and a community manager, which I was talking to the community manager that was temporary before WAF.
Yeah.
And then so I've been in touch if we include WAF, I've been in touch with 3 different community managers. I was in touch with Sean St. Laurent. I was in touch with Mark Andrew, and then Will. So, this game has seen a change in people and contact points throughout, and it's going to, guys. This is the game world.
Yep.
And each time, and whenever it does change, and whoever it changes to, we're gonna welcome them with open arms to give them a chance to wow you, and not sit here with thumb screws and be like, okay, where did WAF put the notebook? We're not gonna ask.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so all right. While we're talking about this, let's do this then, right? And I'm gonna put you on the spot here. What are some things that if you had the ability to have a direct conversation, with the person that's going to be stepping in WAF's shoes, what are things that you would say to him? What are things that you think that he should try and make an effort to improve on that maybe his predecessors didn't do so well?
Just a weekly for as far as community manager goes, keeping up the weekly communication. If there requires a vacation, like Will did, have Will, tap somebody, and possibly above or on the team, to say, okay, you put this out at this time and answer any questions you can within these guidelines. Just speaking to us every week, like Will did right at the beginning of the creator program. It was great. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs. It even happened one day where I got off lunch early and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna talk to Will and all you guys." We had a heck of a fun time. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely not. It was great. It was awesome, and it was even more awesome that we felt like we had their ear.
That too. Another thing would be get us our content creator badge, please.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think that Abo and Will made up 2 sides of one coin, right? So you had Will, who was very, very, not to say that Abo wasn't, but you had Will, who was very, very focused on, putting out, the content, making sure that everything looked great, making sure that everything was accurate and looked the best that it could. I mean, with especially with things like the calendar and stuff.
We did tease him about his TED Talk slides.
Yes. Yeah. So I think that he, put in a really good effort to make everything look nice and clean and good. And then you had Abo, who on the other hand was really had his finger on the pulse of the community. I mean, he was extremely active on the server, and that's part of, it's a huge part of why he was so beloved in this community so much, is because people got a chance to talk to him. He hung out in the community chat. He talked to us in the content creator chat. Not that Will didn't, because we did have those special, sessions with Will. We obviously got, him all to ourselves on the show. But I think that, really this new community manager needs to look at what Abo did and look at what Will did and find a way to mesh them. And I think that will really help them hit the ground running and start off really successful with the community.
I agree. What about the things that you would like to see, that hasn't already been mentioned? Is there anything that you think that I'm missing? Since I'm a person who views it from a promotion side, am I missing it? Am I missing anything from a player side?
No, I mean, I really think that all we want is to be heard and acknowledged and communicated with, and consistency. Which I think is something that, Gameloft has struggled with in the past, is consistency and saying something and following up on it. And I understand it's not always reasonable, perfect example is something like the raids. They didn't want to release something that was subpar, so they pushed it back, and I understand that. But I mean, making sure that they're not giving us wacky, vague. I mean, how long did it take for us between the time that they got approval from Lego for the content creator program to when they finally announced the content creator program? All we kept hearing was soon, 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 and it's frustrating. Like, just we want more consistent follow-up and more legitimate timelines. I think is a big thing for me.
Bedor mentions that not to be critical of Will. You know what? This is the community. Feel free to sound off here, because I mean, you guys are why we do this. And Bedar says not to be critical of WAF, but as just a player not in the content creator program, most of what I heard from WAF was, "Hey, you're right. I'm gonna give you that," and that's probably why that person who gave me crap on the on the main Discord server, thought the same thing of Will. He was more active behind the scenes, so we do have a different view of him.
Yeah.
But all the things that we produced to be able to give to you, that was Will. The background you see for this space update that I have, Commander Cold right there in the back, that kind of stuff was the art team, but Will, brought it all together to make it happen. So you guys did see more of that, but you technically weren't aware of that. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we can talk about. There's a lot of stuff that we can't talk about. But Will did head up a lot of those new bricks on the block as well. So you guys did get to see that part of it. Will essentially did what Crumb does now for those that play Star Wars. Will is more inward facing than the new community manager over there that's outward facing.
Yep.
I want to see a balance from that's the other thing. I want to see a balance from the new person.
And, yeah, that's kind of the direction I was going. And I think, coming in as a new person, just getting involved in the server, just kind of seeing what happens there, I think that they would have very easily mistaken Abo for the community manager as opposed to Will, because he was just more involved on the server. He was more involved in the community chat. He was more active. And I think that is really, if this new community manager wants to be successful, I think they really need to be active and to really have conversations, even if it's something stupid. It doesn't always have to be, about the game. There's conversation going in that server literally 24/7. Hop in. Like right now, they're all talking about the new Jack Nicholson Joker minifig that's coming with the new Batwing set. So, I mean, hop in and be like, oh, Michael Keaton was my favorite Batman, and everybody will roast him, but, at least, at least he'll be part of the conversation and the community will feel like he's involved, or she.
Yeah, they also have Cesar Romero gifts in there, which is great.
Yeah.
And Bedor does say the truth that WAF was good at delivering rejection, though. That is very true. It might not have been what you wanted to hear, but WAF made you feel good about hearing it, even though it isn't what you wanted to hear.
Correct.
Once
I
again,
will say that I would not want to be in their shoes. I don't think I would ever want to be in that position. I wouldn't.
And Abo is I do hope we get to talk to him. I do hope we get to the things that I would ask Abo would be, what was your biggest accomplishment?
Mm-hmm.
What was your biggest regret? kind of the exit interview questions.
Yeah.
For this, and we'll see if we can make that happen. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But we're grateful for anybody that, including the chat, including the Discord, that wants to talk about this game, because we enjoy it as much as, hopefully, as much as you guys do.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoy it more than we do, and you could call us out when we're
Not
wrong.
possible. Not possible.
Well, speaking of that, I don't enjoy Brickspedition.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
I still struggle to go in and do those.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, it really, Brickspedition is really geared towards having the right characters, and if you don't have the right minifigs, you're not going to be able to be successful, and you're not going to want to do it.
Very true.
And Betor, I can say that I'm not sure if he fully 100% enjoys it, but the Matt from the Fancy Life plays it literally every day, and he makes it seem interesting, and I'm like, He motivates me to try it, and then I get 3 or 4 battles in, and I'm like, nah, I hate it. Hopefully the new maps that are coming with this update will change that, though. We'll see.
Yeah. There's 2 new ones, right?
2 new ones.
Yeah. So, it's gonna be, it's definitely gonna be an interesting thing. I went ahead and I pulled and I opened, because I buy the booster pass. I did open a bunch of the 10 packs. I think I opened 20 packs.
Nice.
I got my Karstovsky to unlock and maxed. I don't have him at 7 stars, but he is pretty much maxed. I will. People are asking, can we get a shout out?
Shout out to EMZ but wants a cookie in honor of the new Lego idea set that's coming, which is all Sesame Street.
Yes.
So shout out to the Cookie Monster EMZ.
Yeah. I still, I don't want to know, but I still don't understand all the EMZ. But
it's just EMZ.
All right. It's not a chore to play this game. I'm not saying that I'm going to pull a kneel and depart or anything like that.
Yeah. Or not, or else I'll be, hanging by myself up here. Talking to myself.
But we do need a little bit more fun thrown in, a little bit more mix thrown in, and I really do, and I'm holding out a very, very large hope that we are going to get that. The communication will be fun. Puzzles. There's a thing for the new community manager. Give us puzzles to figure out, like they do.
Yeah, I mean, with this new outside IP, I think this is a great opportunity to release a puzzle. They kind of, sort of went in that direction when they were announcing all of the Ghostbusters characters. It was a little obvious, but it's a step in the right direction, and we said that when they were doing it. Fun little hints, things like that, things to engage the community and the player base.
Yeah. The Ghostbuster hints, and better mentions that the Ghostbusters hints were kind of cool. For me, go back to the original episodes where those things were announced, and just re-review me teasing Llama, because she was like, yeah, sounds like Ray Stantz. Sure. Sounds like Peter Venkman. Uh-huh.
I've seen the movie now, but at the time I had not.
I made you see the movie.
Yeah. But that, all those kind of things, just more ways to engage the community, and taking the content creator program to the next level. I think that there's a lot of potential there to utilize, folks in the community that are beloved, like GMK, like Fancy Life, like Seco, like Bricko, like us, like Heinze. Use us. Use us. I want to be used.
And the fun thing that we could do is each have a piece of that puzzle.
Yes.
So you had to go and go over to Brick Down to get a piece of the puzzle, and then you have to go watch GMK. You have to go watch
Bricko. Go watch Fancy
exactly.
Life. Come watch us. Yeah, that would be great if we all, got, and collaborated on, here's the information that we as a content creator community get to release. Let's break it down and all release parts of it and help and promote each other. And we do that now. I mean, since the creation of the content creator program, there has been a, flood of, collaboration, which I think has been amazing.
We gave away a freaking Lego set.
Yes, we did. This one, not this specific one, because I won this separately, but this set, like, that was so cool.
It is a lot of fun in interacting with all these guys. You and I appeared on Bulldog's channel.
Yeah.
In a game. I wouldn't. It was more based on the other game. Don't spoil it.
It was already live.
I know, but I'm just saying if they wanted to go watch it.
Maybe we won.
Maybe. And maybe all of our winnings were given to survivors of Order 66.
Yes. But the collaboration is awesome, and that should be the purpose of the content creator program. We should continue to want to try and do those things.
Yeah. I like what Better said in the Twitch chat. Send a piece to GoGo. Definitely.
Go-Go. I'm surprised GoGo is not a content creator at this point.
Yet.
He seems to be getting all of the information lately, so he's the one that annoys the devs down enough to release things. So.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, that's kind of where we're at in this. We're not in limbo. The content creator program is not in limbo. The creators themselves are not in limbo. As I posted here, here's the calendar. Guys, things are coming. Things are coming back. Ghost, brand new material. Ghostbusters, the second run of a very, very beloved IP. Yeti, and the possibility of some chill style events. Excellent.
I mean, even if they made, like Star Wars runs those, events where you get to use different factions and things like that. Make some holiday ones where we get gold, where we get ability materials, where we can earn shards for random characters. Like, that's the kind of stuff that keeps people engaged and keeps people going to play, because Lord knows we all need ability mats, we all need scrolls, and we all need gold. So perfect way to
you need gold now. You need golden scrolls now, huh?
Well, not scrolls. I'm good on scrolls, but a lot of other people are hurting for scrolls. Just gold. And that's, always been that way.
Yeah.
Especially now with taking people from, 50 to 60, and it, takes 700,000 gold.
Thank you very much, Silver Fox 72 Gaming. I appreciate you very much. Always good to see her. She is a wonderful variety streamer, loves her Call of Duty, loves her Sims, and loves her chicken wings as well. Because I met her at the restaurant that I work at on the weekend.
Hot dog and bologna. Nobody else watches TikTok but me.
Yeah, I know. It's because you're a young folk and I'm an older folk. Even though I look like a young folk right now.
Yeah, you look like a little infant now.
Shut up. But a very, very special thank you to Silver Fox 72 Gaming. Guys, go check her out when you have a second. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, it was a raid. Thanks.
Yeah. It was a raid from her. We're in the middle of our talk show.
Thank you.
I may pop on and play some more games after the show, after I edit up everything. But nonetheless, I mean, our progress is still going. Are you at 60 yet?
Yes.
See, I just hit 56.
Nice.
So I'm going along there. I'm playing at a free to play pace.
Yeah.
I'm playing at a kind of what I do Star Wars, a serious casual.
Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, I was when you talk about like other folks that play the game that I do, I was among the last of us to hit level 60. So there's that.
Yeah. So I'm not even there, but I'm glad that you could carry the flag for us, as you always have.
Yes.
Anything else that you really want to cover? Because in this situation, we are going to, if you're watching live on Twitch, we are going to raid one of our good friends, one of the bounty honeys that Llama is part of. You're wearing the shirt. What do you and the bounty honeys have coming up?
So we are going to be hanging out with Fort Mort tonight, playing some Among Us. Geek Girl and I are going to be carrying the torch for the next few weeks because Kate Gaming is taking a break to do something pretty special. She's getting married. So Geek Girl and I, and hopefully Christy, Pretty K, Mrs. Anthony, will be, carrying the Bounty Honey's torch, so to speak. And, just getting ready for, we're going to be doing a holiday charity live stream to kind of kick off the Bounty Honeys and our podcast project that we've been working on. So all of that in the next coming months. So we're very excited.
Yep. And tomorrow is the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes podcast. Neil playing GAC. On Sunday, though, for those who enjoy the tangents and banter that I present to a lot of the shows, Neil and I will be joined by Thaddeus. Thank you! Thank you very much, Silver Fox, for the hype there. Thaddeus will be joined by one of the bounty honeys, Geek Girl, as we resume Talking Mando, where we talk Mandalorian. It's going to be a fun. We're going to recap the first season, and the following week. Thank you, Wardy, for the 100 bits. We're going to, we're going to start going again, talking about all this stuff. Yeah, 9 more days, as Silver Fox mentions. So a lot of things are coming up here on the Escape Podcastaways Network. And the Bounty Honeys, our lovely ladies of the castaways. It's going to be great. And anything that the four of you touch turns to gold already. So
we got Kate Gaming in the mix. I mean, she's like a super famous streamer now. So.
I know. No, getting on with with
Cubs and Heinze. Although that is the thing. The three of us, me, Geek Girl, and Kate Gaming, will be on Heinze's the Gridsy session for Halloween. It is Ladies' Night with Heinze and Grid because Grid counts as a lady, and Heinze's the host, so we can't kick him out of his own show. And it's a Halloween edition. We're all gonna be dressed up in costume. I highly suggest you come and check that out because.
And Heinze's a fellow Lego content creator. Just to point that out, that we're not just self-promoting. We're promoting the content creators of this game as well.
Absolutely. And I've got a pretty awesome costume, so I suggest you all come check it out.
That is that I've already been privy to, and it is quite a costume.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right. Anything else before we wrap this up? I guess we did do almost an hour.
Yeah, we did.
No break. No break in there. Part of my cough. Did not mean to cough.
Well, now we have to do the whole thing over because you coughed.
I know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the... No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
It is a great time to be involved with Twitch streamers, especially those like Silver Fox, especially those... Frankie just started up. Check out the Bounty Honeys. Check out support your local gamers just by giving them a follow. We are, personally, on the road to 1,000. We're at 747 right now.
747, like the airplane.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is... stay tuned to Raid Indicate Gaming. After that, we are going to... we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you the next chance you do get to stop in. We love each and every one of you. If you're in the U.S., please go vote. Please take care of those that you love and wear a mask. And be nice to each other, damn it. With that being said, have a good night. Stay tuned for a raid if you're watching live. And Llama, push the button.
Peace, peace.